East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. D. Eskridge to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This is Henry on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I liked about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Working quickly here.
25-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
2 and out from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Sticking to the air. It's sung right off. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I would guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 14 on the play, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Gets it here to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now even a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Paul running between the tackles. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tagovailoa back to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
We're We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
17, Jets 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down and 10, Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Tua off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They give right side to Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the counter, Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go right back to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Running back sent in motion left. Fields on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw, Tua. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
This gets forward to around the 29. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down, Jets.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the clear route.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hall runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 17.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Eskridge on the return. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. And this is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down. Fields finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. A toss right side to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to push one deep down the right. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mevis now for the extra point. Get off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
17.
Mevis Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins start their second half with some needed points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a two-point conversion.
For a two-point conversion.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. All is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Having gained about a handful there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Ball takes it straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
27-yard line.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
On first and 10, it's Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Eskridge on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Eskridge on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Fields. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's caught by Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. This is home. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hall once more. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2 and out from the gun. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Third man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead to 20. Levis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and cut to him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Escapes the pocket. Waddle makes the catch. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
At the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Go to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes, yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 36-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Give to Hall now on the option. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. And finds Pittman, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Mevis now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Eskridge on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st down.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. From the 38. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the Dolphins, first down.
First down, here's Tua. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start to drive at home. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, Jets.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go right side with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hall running between the tackles. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
It's third down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.